Welcome to knees over toes conditioning. Since you have clicked on this video, I assume that you're physically active in one way or the other. And whether if you're just lifting weights or any other dynamic movement practice, your body is asked a lot. Pushing your knees past your toes is one of the activities that is often frowned upon. Maybe you have heard the sentence of use it or lose it before. If you practice something, your body will adapt. So let's get into it. In this video, you will receive exercises that will help you to understand how you can load your knees, especially in situations where they're traveling far over your toes. Because I will guide you very slowly and carefully towards these exercises, you can do them even if you're a beginner and even if you have some limitations, some injury or some slight pain. Please ask your doctor or therapist if these exercises are suitable for you. The first thing that we want to do in order to prepare our knees is go into a Seiza position. Rest on your flat foot, sit onto your knees and simply hang out here. If you feel like the stretch in your quads are too much or you feel some discomfort in your knees, you can also take a cushion and then simply sit on it. This will alleviate this tension. If you can rest here for about 30 to 60 seconds, we can go into the next position, which is the high Seiza. It is the same thing, but this time I'm sitting on top of my toes. If at first the stretch in your foot is too strong, simply lean forwards or also use a cushion here. Again, hang out for 30 to 60 seconds and then we move on. So the first exercise that you can practice in order to strengthen your knees and especially the muscles that are surrounding the knees are knee taps. In a squatting position, you try to slowly shift the weight forwards and bring your knees as far forwards as you can, maybe even already touching the floor. If you cannot touch the floor yet, simply go forwards, balance this position for about a second or two and go back into a squat. Hold on to an object if you find the balance being too hard, but after some practice make sure to balance out yourself in order to already put some coordinative aspect into this task. And this is just your friendly reminder to give this one a thumbs up and to hit the subscribe button, alright? Let's continue. For the second task, we go into mid-level shifts, which are basically the same thing, just done in a higher position. I will find myself in a medium squat. I slowly bring my knees forwards without sinking my hips down. So now there's a lot of holding right here in this position. Hold for about 2 or 3 seconds and go back into your squat. Again, hold on to an object if you find the balance being the limiting factor for this task. With time and practice, you can aim to fully extend your body, especially your hip in this position, and going back into a squat. If you then also can aim a little bit lower and hold the position right here, can do it for 8 repetitions in 3 sets, you're ready for the next one. Whereas now we worked in a fixed height, now we actually want to increase the range of motion of the whole exercise to make it much harder. First starting with the eccentric, the negative portion of the movement, as we're much stronger here. For this one, have the image of a wave traveling through your body in mind. From standing, I shift my hips forwards while the upper body stays back. I open up my hips, slowly sit downwards, retrieve my hips and roll up. Repeat this for about 6 to 8 times, as slow as you can, with as much balance and control as you can. If you can do 8 repetitions in 3 sets, then it's time to move on to a negative sissy squat. I slowly lower down until my knees touch the floor. I then push back and stand back up to standing, repeating for about 6 to 8 times. Number 4, calf taps. From a standing position, knees travel forwards, body stays open. I try to reach with my fingers, trying to touch my calves, and stand back up again. Repeat this for about 8 times. And if you can do that, try to aim for the middle of your lower leg, Achilles tendon. Again, if you can do this, try to aim for your heels. Can you feel your legs burning already? Good, let's continue. This time working only on the concentric, the upwards motion of the movement. I squat down, I bring my knees towards the front, I keep my body extended, and from here I push upwards. So once again this wave-like motion, but in reverse. Pushing, resisting gravity, applying force. Again, if you manage to do about 6 and 8 repetitions, go even lower and try to push up back to standing, working your way into full range of motion, knee tapping the floor up to standing. And the final stage are full range of motion sissy squat. That means from standing, open up your body, knees travel towards the front. I keep my hips from bending, lower down until my knees can touch the floor, without bending my hips, back up to standing. Let's try to aim for 8 repetitions in 3 sets. You have successfully reached the full sissy squat. Can perform it in about 6 to 8 repetitions in 3 sets and wonder what to do next? Here are some ideas. Idea number 1, doing sissy squat but in a staggered lunge-like shape. Of course now the hind leg will be forced much more to go into the stretched position, and you will need a little bit more strength than just doing the regular 2-leg variation. Idea number 2, going in a wider stance and doing circular sissy squat. Go down on one side, as deep as you can handle. Slowly shift towards the middle other side and up. Here your knees will be in a very moved position, so they have to handle a little bit more load, stress and coordinative tasks. Congratulations if you have made it this far into the video. I hope that through these exercises you found more trust and confidence in your body. If you move without fear, all of a sudden your practice and life will change. And this is it for this video. Please let me know in the comments if you wish to see more videos like this, or if you struggled with anything presented in this video. Make sure to subscribe to this channel to not miss any of the upcoming videos. Check out my work in the video description or on www.neilteisner.shop. Check out my live workshops where I definitely go a lot into conditioning the body. And also check out my online programs. Know Thy Body online programs to maintain your body's physical health, and the Finding Flow online programs to dive deeper into acrobatic practice.